Let me tell you a story about a clan so powerful, so rare, and so mysterious that even the people who feared them couldn't fully understand what they were afraid of. And funny enough, this clan wasn't a group of warlords or tyrants. They were healers, seal masters, and friends to some of the strongest families in the world. This is the real, complete truth behind the Uzumaki clan, the story most fans never hear. Long before Kushina ever set foot in Konoha, before Naruto was born, the Uzumaki clan lived in a place called Uzushiogakure, the village hidden in the whirlpools. Those whirlpools weren't some cool decoration. They were natural, violent ocean currents, so fierce that even naval shinobi forces avoided the area. This village was practically protected by nature itself, a fortress designed by the sea. The Uzumaki clan were not just any clan. They were deeply connected to the Senju clan, not by alliance, but by blood, actual blood relations. They shared the same ancestor, which meant Hashirama Senju and the Uzumaki were essentially distant cousins. That's part of why Senju vitality and Uzumaki life force were so similar. Hashirama's legendary healing and stamina? Yeah, the Uzumaki had that naturally, even without wood style or sage cells. They were like the Senju, but with even more resilience and an extra gift, mastery over sealing jutsu. Because of this family connection, the relationship between Uzushiogakure and Konoha wasn't just political, it was personal. The Uzumaki crest was literally engraved on Konoha's flak jackets during the early war era as a symbol of friendship. Mito Uzumaki, the wife of the first Hokage, wasn't just a political marriage. She was chosen specifically because the Uzumaki's chakra and vitality made her the perfect Jinchuriki for the Nine Tails. In other words, the entire stability of Konoha's tailed beast security was built on the Uzumaki clan. And that right there is where things begin to get darker. The Uzumaki clan were geniuses in sealing jutsu. Not just good, unmatched. Their Fuin jutsu was so advanced that other nations began to treat it like a weapon by itself. They created deadly seals, unbreakable barriers, chakra chains that could restrain a tailed beast, and techniques that could lock away spirits, weapons, and even entire armies. They invented the Reaper Death Seal, a jutsu so dangerous even the user dies with the target. They created sealing formulas other villages tried and failed to replicate. Their sealing arts were so feared that many villages believed the Uzumaki clan could shift the entire balance of power if they ever decided to use their abilities offensively. The fear wasn't that the Uzumaki would attack, they were actually a peaceful clan. The fear was that they could. Now here's the part a lot of fans don't know. The destruction of the Uzumaki clan wasn't a random attack. It wasn't one village getting jealous. It was multiple major nations coming together in secret. No nation was specifically mentioned. Many historical analyses, including clues from maps, databook notes, and narrative context, heavily imply that it was a coordinated attack by several nations who saw the Uzumaki as a long-term threat to world equilibrium. So they teamed up. Imagine being so good at sealing that entire nations look at each other and go, yeah, we need to delete these guys before they delete us. That's how dangerous the Uzumaki clan was perceived to be. Their village, Uzushiogakure, was wiped out in a sudden, devastating assault. Even with the natural whirlpool defenses, the sheer number of enemy forces overwhelmed them. The attack was so overwhelming that there are still no surviving official records explaining exactly how the village fell. Just scattered survivor testimonies and ruins showing the scale of destruction. Many Uzumaki who survived went into hiding or were hunted down. Others were absorbed into different nations, which is how you get people like Karin, whose clan branch survived through a medical lineage, and Nagato, whose parents were peaceful civilians dragged into the Second Great Ninja War. Even these distant Uzumaki branches still inherited insane chakra and life force. Databook 3 specifically confirms Nagato's Rinnegan awakening was only possible because his Uzumaki vitality allowed him to survive using that power without instantly dying. But even after the clan was broken, their bond with Konoha remained strong. Konoha took in Kushina, not as a refugee, but as a successor to Mito, as the Nine Tails Jinchuriki. That alone shows how vital the Uzumaki were to Konoha's survival. The leaf needed their sealing powers, they needed their chakra, they needed their longevity, and honestly, their entire tailed beast system depended on the Uzumaki clan. That's why when Kushina was kidnapped by the Hidden Cloud as a child, Konoha panicked. The Cloud didn't want her for political reasons. They wanted Uzumaki blood. They wanted that sealing power. They wanted that vitality. They wanted the secret to Jinchuriki stability. This kidnapping alone is proof that the world never stopped hunting the Uzumaki, even after the fall of their homeland. And then, finally, there was Naruto, the last fire of the main Uzumaki bloodline. The reason he survived Kurama's attacks, the reason he survived using the Rasen Shuriken, even when it tore his cells apart, the reason he endured injuries that would have killed any other shinobi. His Uzumaki blood is why he lived long enough to become the shinobi who changed the entire world. It's ironic in a way. The same power that made the world fear the Uzumaki clan ended up saving the world through their last descendant. People say the clan is extinct, but the truth is more complicated. Their village is gone. Their clan structure is gone. Their scrolls, their archives, their unity, all destroyed. But their blood didn't vanish. It scattered. Naruto, Karin, Nagato, Himawari, Boruto, and several unnamed survivors all carry pieces of the Uzumaki legacy. They aren't extinct. They're just broken apart, hidden across nations, surviving quietly. And that's what makes their story so powerful. The world tried to erase them and failed because a storm doesn't vanish. It just spreads and returns stronger through the people who inherit it. That is the true story of the Uzumaki clan. The clan too powerful to control, too dangerous to ignore, and too resilient to destroy. A legacy the world feared, a power they couldn't erase, and a storm that refused to die. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't stop here. I've got more secrets, more hidden lore, and more legends waiting for you. From the mysteries of the tailed beasts to the darkest clans in the shinobi world, every story is connected. So check out my other videos. Your engagement keeps me going. Keep exploring the world of Naruto with me. It's much bigger than you think. Drop a topic from Naruto in the comments that you want me to break down or simply explain. Thank you for watching. Stay connected, and I'll see you in the next one.